What's going on, lads and lasses? Welcome back to 100% Mags. So it's finally here, Euro 2020. It should have happened last year, but it's happening this year after, of course, what's happened in the world with the pandemic. But it's time to have fun. It's time to enjoy international football again, and hopefully England will perform like we did in the World Cup. So it starts Friday, Turkey versus Italy. First up, England play their first game on Sunday the 13th. So just for a little bit of fun with the Euros in mind, I'm going to be doing a prediction video on how I think it's all going to play out. Of course, it's all for a bit of fun. Let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. I'll also put the link to this down in the description as well for anybody that wants to go have a bit of fun as well and try it out. It's on the UEFA website. Anyway, let's get into it. If you can, please as well, hit that like button. Let's get 10 likes on this video. And also, if you can, and if you're new as well and you haven't done it yet, please subscribe to the channel. It does support the channel, and I'm only 20 subscribers away from 500. So let's get into it. Group A, we're going to have Italy, Turkey, Switzerland and Wales. Italy's got to go top of the group for me. I'm going to go with Turkey in its second. They've got some really good players, including three from Lille, who just won Ligue 1 in France. So they'll be absolutely buzzing. I'm expecting Turkey to do reasonably well in this tournament. Is one of the outside favourites alongside Italy. Wales, of course, in a third, and Switzerland in a fourth. Group B, I'm going to go with Belgium top. I'm going to then go with Russia to come in at third, Denmark to come in at second, Finland to be dead last. Group C, I'm going to go with Netherlands first, Austria second, Ukraine third, and North Macedonia in our fourth. Moving on to Group D, which is of course England's group. We've got we old enemy Scotland. Then we've got of course Croatia as well, international rival over the past few years. Of course, ever since that 2008 incident with McLaren, the Wally with a brolly, and of course we're not being able to make the Euro 2008 tournament. Because of course, losing to Croatia. Then, of course, in the World Cup just last year as well, we came up against Croatia, losing out with them going through to take on France in the final, which, of course, everybody knows France ended up picking it up. So I'm going to go with England in at number 1 in that position. Going to go Croatia number 2, Scotland to come in at number 3, and Czech Republic to come in at number 4. Group A, we're going to go with Spain in at 1. We're going to go Poland in at 2. Sweden in at 3. Slovakia is going to be in at 4th. And in Group F, this is a tough one, lads. This is a tough one because it's got 3 outstanding teams: Portugal, France, Germany. I really feel sorry for Hungary to have drawn such a tough group. It's literally the group of death. You know, if it wasn't for the new rules, which we'll get to in a bit, where the third place team can go through, we would have been seeing one of the big teams going out very early. I'm going to go with France. They're just obviously the world champions. They've just won the World Cup and they've got a really good side. They're going to want to win this as well. I'm going with France to come in at first place in Group F. I'm going to go Germany in at third, Portugal in at second. I'm going to go Hungary in at fourth. Then I'm going to go Germany, obviously getting a spot. Going to go with Wales to get a spot. I think Sweden will get a spot as well, and that I believe leaves us with 1 place left, and it's between either Russia, Ukraine or Scotland. I've got hope in Scotland. I think Scotland can go a lot further than they usually do in these tournaments. I'm going to go Scotland for that extra place. Moving on to the round of 16, of course, the knockout rounds. Belgium, Sweden. I'm going to go Belgium on that one. Italy, Austria. I'm going to go Italy on that one. France, Wales. I'm going to go for France on that one. I'll get it right in a minute, lads. I'm going to go France on that one. I'm going to go Croatia over Poland. I'm going to go with Spain over Scotland. I'm going to go with England, of course, because this one's at Wembley. So I'm going to go England over Portugal. I'm going to go with Germany over Holland. I'm going to go with Turkey over Denmark. This one is in Munich. I'm going to go with Belgium over Italy. France over Croatia. This one, of course, is played in Rome. Spain versus England. I'm going to go with England over Spain. Then that one's played in Baku. Germany versus Turkey. And I'm going to go... It's going to be a bit of a weird one, this, lads, but I think... No. I'm going to go Germany for that one. Semi-final, I'm going to go... We've got France, Belgium, and it's played in, of course, Wembley, down in London. I'm going to go for France over Belgium. England versus Germany, of course, at Wembley as well. I'm going to say England over Germany. And, of course, the final is at Wembley as well. Do England have enough in it to be able to take on France at Wembley and win Euro 2020 or Euro 2021 if you want to class it as that? Do we have enough in the tank? France are a really good side. They've got some really good players. They've got Kylian Mbappe. They've got Antoine Griezmann, Hugo Lloris, Paul Pogba. You know, Karim Benzema. We're no slouches neither. We've got some really good players at this tournament. Jude Bellingham, Jadon Sancho. You know, there's just so many we've got going to this tournament. Phil Foden was absolutely amazing in the game in that Champions League final for Man City. Do I have enough, though, to be able to win it against France? I don't think we do, lads. I'm going to have to say the dreaded. Unfortunately, it isn't coming home, and I'm going to go for France. I cannot choose England, unfortunately, on it. I just don't think we'll have enough to be able to win the tournament, but we can make it to the final if, of course, if you just look back over the path to the final, if we get to play against Portugal in the round of 16, I think we'd definitely win that with it being on home soil. Then, of course, would have to go to Rome either way, and it would either be, of course, if it was as I predicted, it would either be Scotland or Spain in Rome. Obviously, I would predict Spain to beat Scotland, so it would be Spain in Rome. I could see we're coming out of that one on top, but then we would have to go into the game at Wembley against the old enemy, Germany. I could say we're pushing past Germany, but getting into the final and playing France, I just couldn't see we're doing that. I just couldn't see, you know, England coming out on top against France in the final. Of course, looking at France's path to the final as well, they would play Wales in the round of 16. They would then have to play Croatia in the quarterfinals. They would then have to play Belgium in the semi-finals, and then they would have to play, of course, us in the final. Let us know what you think, guys, down in the comments below. What do you think of this prediction? Also, let us know your prediction. I'll leave the link as well to the website for anybody that wants to have a bit of fun. But of course, that's all it is at the end of the day. It's just a bit of fun. Nobody can really predict how the tournament's going to play out. But to everybody that's watching from all nations, hopefully your team does well at the tournament. I can't wait for England to get going in with first game. It's going to be absolutely fantastic, this tournament. And also, like I say, make sure to hit the like button. If we can get 10 likes, that'd be amazing. Also, if you could subscribe as well, it does support the channel, does help the channel to grow. Only 20 subscribers away. It takes next to no time to do it as well, and it's free, so it doesn't cost you anything to do it. Until next time, I'll see you all later, and come on, England!